Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are good. Last time we have seen the differentiate between amylose and amylopectin, but today we are going to deal with the starch and glycogen. The difference between starch and glycogen. We have seen last time starch which contains amylose and amylopectin, and the difference between their points we have already seen. Today we are going to see the difference between starch and glycogen. Sometimes it asks in the examination, so you should be very thorough about this. Now first point about the starch. Starch is complex sugar. It is a complex sugar which comes under polysaccharide and known as homopolysaccharide. Glycogen, first point, glycogen is the polymeric carbohydrate. It is a polymeric carbohydrate of glucose, and it is major component for animals and fungi. Starch is the major storage carbohydrate of plants, means that starch is present in the plants and glycogen is present in the animals and fungi. So here we should know that potatoes and rice contains more amount of starch, and they are very harmful for the diabetic patient. So diabetic patient should not eat more starch or potatoes or rice. They should not eat. So here the starch is the major storage of the plants and glycogen is the major storage of animal and fungi. Second point of under the starch is starch occurs in the form of powder in dry state. Means if you see the starch, if you observe the starch, you will see it as a granular form in the laboratory whenever the practical is kept for the polysaccharide. The starch powder is used here and it will be granular in nature. Glycogen occurs as powder in dry state and it is amorphous in nature. Third point, starch is made up of two further polymers, amylose and amylopectin, where amylose is linear form coil chain and amylopectin is branch chain compound. Just now I told you that the starch contains two different substances, amylose and amylopectin, of which amylose is in linear form and amylopectin is branchly heavily branched. So here the third point of this glycogen under glycogen is similar to amylose. Glycogen is similar to amylose and but highly branched. It is highly branched, means that amylopectin contains round about 5000 residues, glucose residues, but this glycogen, it contains 1,000,000 residues of the glucose. The fourth point, glucose residues are joined with glycosidic linkage 1,4 glycosidic linkage and amylose and 1,4,1,6 glycosidic linkage in amylopectin, means that the glucose molecules which are present in amylose under the starch heading, amylose will be joined with the glycosidic linkage, that will be 1,4 glycosidic linkage, and amylopectin 1,4 glycosidic linkage as well as 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Here the glycosidic linkage similar to amylopectin, means that glucose residues will join with 1,4 as well as 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Here the fifth point under the starch, branching is after every 24 glucosyl residues, means that the glucose residues which are present in the starch, they give branching after every 24 glucosyl residues. And here The branching occurs after every 10 residues, and glycogen gives branching at after every 10 glucose residue. So friends, you should know the difference between starch and glycogen. It is important for the examination, and share it, subscribe it. Thank you very much.